have you guys ever gone to a networking event? And again, it's a little different here, right? Because we're used to people coming up to us. One thing I do want to remind you about is that some people, this is their first networking experience, right? Not part of your nature. This might be your first time being in a networking situation. When people come up to you, right, if this is your first time and you've never networked before, you know, most of us are used to just being able to walk up to another successful thinker and go, hi, how you doing? Hey, what's your schedule look like? I'd like to set up a one-to-one. But remember, if you've never been in that environment before, that can be a little intimidating, right? You're the new person on the, in the bar, right? You're sitting in that bar, and that's your first time there, and you get somebody that's been in that bar every day for the last month, right? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's your schedule like? You know, what's da-da-da-da-da, and you're in their face, what's he going to do? Right? So just remember that if you're a veteran, remember, if you have somebody that's brand new, right, make sure that you treat them appropriately, right? Don't kind of rush at them. So again, when you look at something where we come up to somebody and you start networking, anybody ever had this happen? Hey, I'm Rich. I'm with my social blend.
Give me that card.
What did he do? Right? The only reason he wants that card is because he wants to make sure he never calls me. And if he ever sees my number pop up on his phone, negative. Right? So how do we approach somebody like that? Hey, how you doing? I'm Rich. John Douglas. John Douglas, John Douglas, John Douglas. Why do I want to repeat that? No, I don't want to repeat it to him because he's going to think I'm nuts. What's the sweetest thing that anybody can hear? Now, are you going to forget names? Every day, right? What do you do if you forget somebody's name?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I know we've met each other a bunch of times. I'll never forget your face. Jim, nice. So, again, we'll do that repeat the negative, right? So, if you've ever had this happen before, we know most of us don't care for this to happen. Hi, I'm Rich. This is what I do. Can you use my service?
No.
No?
Thank you. But I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know anybody that can use my service?
No.
Oh, well, that's fine. Can I borrow you again? Okay. You're a very good sport. Thank you. So has anybody ever had that happen? Hey, I do this. Do you need it? I don't think so. Do you know anybody that needs it? No, I don't think so. They walk away. Yeah, but maybe you did know and you're not going to give me that information. There's no way you're going to give me that information. Right? Why? I'm offensive. Thank you. And I hopefully I'm not normally, but
And you really got in her personal space.
yes. She actually took her hand and pushed my hand away, right? Did you guys see that? She's like, "Whoa, get out of there." Yeah, exactly. She doesn't feel safe, right? Now, if I stay back here, hi, I'm Rich.
Vita.
Vita, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Right? And now I ask about her. I want to start asking her about her. Why do I want to ask her questions about herself? One is we love talking about ourselves, and we know it's really all about Vita. All the time. We all like talking about ourselves. Excellent. Everything was about me, right? Nothing was about her. And again, we want it to be about her. We want it to be about that other person. Yes, that's right. Be a giver. Perfect. I need to find out more about her so that I can either, one, potentially, we're all ultimately here looking to improve our own business, right? But we're also looking to help her move her business forward, right? So if I don't know what's important to her, I can't help her. If I don't know what's important to her, there's no way I'm going to sell her anything or possibly link someone else from Successful Thinkers to her, right? Okay. How many chances do you get to make a first impression? How hard is it to undo that first impression if it's negative? It's kind of like losing someone's trust. If I lose her trust right away, that's it. Exactly. I made her look like a transaction. All I made it look like was she's a sale. I'm only looking at her like a sale. You know, I'm hoping, again, another person that I'd like to get to know a little bit better, just because, again, I've gotten that little bit of time to know, like, and trust her, and I'd like to get to know her a little better. And so maybe there's a way, you know, we can do business together, whether I'm helping her, she's helping me, or a combination of both, right? It's all about the energy, right? And we're going to talk a little about that too, right? How do you change your frequency? How do you change your energy? And there's some very simple things you can do before you go into those networking events. Anybody ever gotten ready to go into a networking event and have all this negative things going on in their life, personal, business, whatever, and you're getting ready to go to that networking event, and you're like, man. And how do you walk in that room? Right? Same exact way you were feeling in the car is the way you're going to feel when you walk in here. How are people going to feel when you walk into that room and you're negative? They're going to feel negative. They're going to repel away from you. How can we change that frequency? Sometimes you can pick up the phone and call a friend, right, that you know is always positive and uplifting. I've got about 3 people that I've got on speed dial. When I'm having one of those days, pick them up, and all of a sudden, my day is right back on top. How about this? I'm going to have you guys do something. It's a secret, so don't tell anybody, okay? It's actually, believe it or not, it's Dale Carnegie principle number 5. Anybody know what that is? You're doing it right now. Everybody do that right now. Just do it. Force yourself. If you don't feel like smiling, force yourself. Turn and look at the person next to you. Does anybody not feel better than they did a second ago? I don't care how good you were feeling. You feel better. Wayne.
Now what you can also do with that is when you smile, nod.
Right.
Make yourself nod. Mm-hmm. It's incredible how people feel so much better when you're nodding.
Have the beat.
And I'm not sure if it's because we look weird or what, but it works, right? But it actually moves.
It's not normal.
No.
It's not normal. You
That's
have
right.
to practice it, and you're going to have to do that time and time again.
It kind of goes back to stomping your feet. You're moving, right? Because you come in, your shoulders are down. You got a frown on your face, right? If you're smiling, your shoulders go back. You start nodding up and down. You kind of look a little funny to some people, like, what are they so happy about? And how do I get there? Louise, what's the one thing you do in the beginning of every day? Louise takes her favorite song, and every single morning she plays that song that gets her going, and she dances around her house. You know what? I think we should do that all together, right now. What do you guys think? Okay. How about on 3? So I'm a winner on 3. Ready? And you got to do the hands. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm a winner! Wow. Wow. Think of the things that you are grateful for. Think of the things in your life that are positive, that you're grateful for. Because a lot of times we get stuck on the negative. Right? When you were driving here, right? How many red lights did you hit? Oh. Let me ask you another question, though. How many green lights did you hit? More than red? Well, how come we only focus on the red ones? That's our nature, right? So think about the green lights that you hit. Don't worry about the red lights. That will change your mood and help you, right? Most people in here, we take responsibility for what's going on with ourselves, right? But a lot of people don't. So that's another positive thing to do. You take responsibility. Once you take responsibility, you take control. That just about wraps up my time, everybody. Since all of you volunteered today, knowingly or not, I appreciate everybody participating and all my other volunteers. And Wayne, thank you again for the lovely intro. And everybody else, thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it.